maybe to get to this point, and we both had to do our jobs, and we have, and it's time to go out and compete and work it out.
How do you feel you're wrestling right now?
Feel good, feel strong, feel like I'm wrestling smart in my positions, and maybe not scoring tech falls and pins like I really want to, but controlling all the match, and just feeling real good about my offense, about where I'm at.
You kept a low profile all week. I think this is the first time you spoke with the media. Kind of just explain your philosophy there.
I think I love speaking to the media. I love getting across my style. I love getting it across to the radio waves, to the world, to my beliefs. But it comes a time where, I'm kind of sick of talking a little bit. And I kind of need to back up my own talk a little bit. And whether that's a result of what happened in the Big Ten tournament or not, maybe just got ornery a little bit. And, like I said, it's time to back up talk. I know the correct way to wrestle, and I know how to win matches. And, it's time to go do it on a big stage again.
What have you corrected, or what have you, any adjustments, whether it's technically or anything else, you've made in preparation for this Lance Palmer match?
I think just continue to wrestle where I'm good. And, especially you look at the last match, him holding me down is probably the difference in that match. And it's not because he scored in the end, but it is because it led to that series of events. So really, 1, get to the leg, score, finish. 2, no one in the world can ride you.
This is your final match of your career. Is this at the top right now as far as importance?
I think anytime you wrestle, it's the most important match. And I read out of a book today that a coach gave to me, and what it said is the most important match, in our circumstance, the most important match is the next one. And so to answer the question, yeah, it is the most important match because it's the next match. And it happens to follow, carry along with it your final match and all that other things. But the match after that is going to be the most important one too. So to kind of scramble that question a little bit for you, it is the most important match, and it does carry a lot of weight, and it carries a lot of weight going, a year ago to this date. So there's a lot of motivation and a lot of reason to win.
What book was that?
I don't know. I opened it right up and read the inside.
Is this a rivalry, you and Palmer, or has it kind of been built by the media?
I think it's a rivalry. I think it's because it's Iowa versus Ohio State. I think because it's, like I said, at the Big Ten tournament. I think it's because it's Davison, Michigan versus St. Edward, Ohio. I think it's because it's the state of Michigan versus the state of Ohio. And I think you can add a lot of factors in there that maybe goes back a little farther than a lot of you know, because myself and Lance have been around each other and around a lot of the same wrestling programs and camps since we were pretty darn young. So it's something that's been growing for a long while. And I made it similar to the Dustin Schlater rivalry, but it's a different guy now. It's the same thing with a different guy.
Iowa has 4 guys in the final right now, possible 5th. What's that say about the firepower and strength of this team?
I think the firepower has always been there. I think it talks a lot about our guys getting ready to perform this year. And, maybe that was the lack last year. I don't know. I think we were just as tough last year. I think maybe last year opened our eyes a little bit that this ain't a joke. Just because you kicked everyone's butt the entire year doesn't mean it's going to automatically happen. You've got to go out and you've got to scrap and you've got to fight because this is everyone's last chance. This is everyone's last hurrah. So you've got to go out there and you've got to take it away from them. And we've done a good job so far in our first 4, 5, Ryan Morningstar won, so first 5 guys up, and we got to continue to do a good thing.
Brent, you went into the Big Ten's undefeated, and you got upset in the finals. I know you never want to take a loss as a good thing, but is it kind of a blessing that it happened at the Big Ten finals, that you got surprised as opposed to, here?
I don't know if I agree with a lot of the things you said there, but yes, it is. I guess you'd rather lose in the Big Ten finals than the national finals. You'd rather never lose, but it is what it is. It turned out how it did, and now it took my eyes from being this wide to being this wide, in awareness and in urgency, And I've just got to take it over and do it. And like I said, I can talk and talk all day about how prepared I need to be, but it's about going out there and it's about doing it and it's about performing.
Will you do anything different tomorrow than what you did last year on this day? Anything? Will your routine change at all?
I think maybe a little bit. I think probably go back to the sorts of things I did the first year. Not that I didn't prepare, but I think maybe I got maybe a little bit more of a workout than I needed to before the match. Maybe you want to blow it out of yourself, but I think maybe I felt that a little bit. My workout early in the morning. Maybe I did. I can't say this is why I felt this way. I felt that way because the guy put it to me. But I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm going to make sure that my body and my mind is ready to go. And talk strategy, wrestle the same way I have. I'm not going to change everything because I lost last match with 40 seconds to go on my own offense. I stick to my game plan, hard, attacks, finish, stay tough on top, and no one rides you out.
All right, thanks.